the richest black man in the U.S.
In history of U.S. That's what the headline
Let's
says.
add some context though. There's about 1,700 billionaires on the planet Earth. Only about 12, 13 of them are black.
Wow.
And most of the black ones is entertainers. Even though we the majority on the planet, that's racism. That's like generational wealth racism. You know what I'm saying? There should be way more black people.
Absolutely.
So we happy for Kanye and Jay-Z and on them, but the fact that the 1,700, only 12, 13 of them are black, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But just staying on Kanye for a second, do you think that, is he talkable still? Can you still talk to somebody like when you worth 6.6 million? Like who
billion. That's a big difference between million and billion.
Like who can give you advice at this point?
That's a very interesting point because the fact is you're breathing very rare air. And only certain people are able to exist in that stratosphere. It's almost like being out of space. The reason why Dave Chappelle is so interesting, I don't think he's a billionaire. I don't want to discuss too much of his finances. But everybody knows he gets his bread. And so the reason why he's so interesting is because he's able to get that amount of bread but still seem like one of us. And he's the exception to the rule. Kanye, I talked with him about that Trump stuff and all that stuff and this and that.
He spoke about it on Drink Champs, I believe.
Yeah, we talked about it when Dead Prez was here. And what's interesting about Kanye is like you said, it's hard to talk to someone, a self-made man, self-made from the bottom.
I don't even think Jay-Z. I don't think he'll take Jay-Z advice at this point.
Yeah, who's gonna tell him what to do?
But it's hard to trust people too when you got that kind of bread and it's known in the public.
I'll never take advice from a marriage counselor that's never been married.
Makes sense, right?
You know, music is like stocks too. You know, there's the hot thing of the moment. You know, there's this hot electro sound or the hot auto-tune voice or the hot whatever's new and exciting. And, you know, people tend to make emotional decisions based on that. They don't stick with what they know. This is who I am. This is, this is what I do. And then they, jump on this next hot thing and, it's not for you. So for me, just having the discipline and having the confidence that in who I am.
When did you realize that not only did you have this ability with music and not to get stale, but recognize too, you have to treat it all as a business so that you don't end up, as so many do, they lose everything they have, they're in effect indentured to companies, and they're not masters of their fate.
Yeah, that was the greatest trick in music that people ever pulled off, is to convince artists that you can't be an artist and make money. I think the people that were making millions actually set that. I think they set that whole thing up. It was almost like shameful, like especially in rock and roll. You had to pretend that, you got these millionaire guys who had to pretend as if they weren't successful at all, or it would be like a detriment to their career. Hip hop from the beginning, it was always been aspirational. Just always broke that thing.
It's really, what do you have to bring to the table is what Rose want to know. That's what I want to know, because I know what I'm going to bring to the table. When I come to the table and I sit down with you, what I'm going to do is bring attention to the situation like it's never seen before. I'm consistent. I wake up at 6:30 in the morning finding ways to talk shit about everything that I'm a partner in. I do it creatively, and sometimes I just do it blatantly. Fuck it. But either way, you're going to get it every day, not once a month, 3 times a month, every day. I take it personal. If I post something and if you call yourself a friend of mine, if you don't repost my shit, I'm not your friend. I'm going to unfollow you. The word got around. All my homies know, yo, man, he posted something. Post that shit. They wake up out their sleep to post my shit.
Just because of a trick. And now you got to ask a person, or you have to say things like the label lets me do this and that. Like when you say, somebody can never say, an artist is signed to me. That doesn't sound correct to me. I have partnerships with people, which I've always done. I believe a man should always be able to be a man. Pause. So I do 50-50 ventures no matter what. I never do, I sign you, I own you. I don't do that. The mentality doesn't sound right. People accepting that doesn't sound right. People being proud of that doesn't sound right. It's aggravating. Maybe because I'm aware and no one else is. But if you look back at all these YouTube tapes, every single thing I was saying 10 years ago, I'm saying it now. But just everyone thought I was crazy 10 years ago. So I'm not crazy now?
When I push myself to accomplish something that maybe I couldn't even imagine achieving. You know what I mean? And that's just like, I'm going on album number 11. I remember writing music for so long and, yo, I just want a deal, man. I don't give a fuck. I just fuck this shit, you know what I mean? I done sat around and, yo, Atlantic Records came to Miami and signed who? Yo, they signed Pretty Ricky. Man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was just one of those things, and Pretty Ricky was some young niggas that was on the road that was grinding. I watched them, but I was just feeling like these people don't understand or see my vision.
When's my time?
You understand? Yeah. And so that's what still drives me to make music to this day. And as far as being an entrepreneur, I meant what I said. We coming in this game and we gonna be the biggest and we ain't gonna stop. We gonna get money. Everybody that I become partners with, they know Rose ain't telling them nothing he don't mean, and I'ma deliver. So you gotta deliver. Matter of fact, everybody sitting at the table gotta step this shit up. For 90 days, everybody gotta do something every day on every platform they got. You know what I'm saying? When the last time you used your Facebook? Man, it's been a year. Fuck that, we ain't doing that no more. When you did this, when did you, and guess what? Let's go through our phones and reach out to some homies and let them know we need them on this. You know what I'm saying? You know, and as black entrepreneurs, we can't never be afraid to, you know, get told no. And not saying that's what we expecting, but we gotta step out there. We gotta push the fucking envelope. We gotta, yo, this is what I need, homie. Whoa, Rose, I ain't know you was gonna say that. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking,
people
brother.
Are scared of hearing the word no, Rose.
You can't don't never get too scared to hear no. You gotta push yourself sometimes. You gotta push the envelope. You can't be scared to come into a room full of white people and sit down with a big dream. Nah. I ain't got nobody that I go to and ask, give me the words to, I don't do that. I don't prepare for the interview, I don't want the, you just gotta walk in there and just know what's on your chest, know what's on your heart. And I'm bringing good business to the table, or I wouldn't be here. I'm in too, powerful of a position myself. I don't need to do nothing I'm uncomfortable with. I don't need to do nothing where I feel I'm in debt to somebody. Make sure it works. I just got off the phone with my homie LeBron. I just got off the phone with my homie Snoop Dogg. And these two homies I spoke to yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So when I talk about a vision or an idea, I'm writing my first film, and whatever it is, just know I'm gonna reach out to every arm that I have and make sure we all on the same page, and let's all move in sync to make sure this win. And I make sure I let my homies know I'm there for them. Whether it's mine or it's yours, I'm gonna treat it like it's mine. You understand?
You closer to where you're trying to get than where you started from. Correct. So you gotta keep going, and that's the point. If you stay down, you'll reach that point. You'll look up and be like, shit, it's closer to get to where I'm trying to get than to stop and turn around. Right. So, just stay at it, that's it. You closer to where you're trying to get than where you started from. Correct. So you gotta keep going, and that's the point. If you stay down, you'll reach that point. You'll look up and be like, shit, it's closer to get to where I'm trying to get than to stop and turn around. Right. So, just stay at it, that's it.